Finding happiness is often portrayed as a pursuit requiring grand adventures, exotic travels, or major life changes. We see images of people scaling mountains, lounging on pristine beaches, or wandering through bustling marketplaces, all in search of joy and fulfillment. These narratives, while inspiring to many, did not resonate with me. I realized that my journey to happiness didn't require crossing oceans or packing a suitcase. My happy place was much closer, right in my home, within the walls of the room where I create, think, and dream. For a long time, I wondered if something was wrong with me because I didn't feel the urge to travel or explore the world in the way many others seemed to. Friends would talk about their plans to visit far-off places, sharing stories of adventures that sounded exciting and transformative. Yet, as much as I appreciated their experiences, I never felt drawn to join them. Travel, for me, wasn't a goal or a dream. It wasn't something I yearned for. I began to reflect on why this might be, and through this reflection, I found clarity about what truly brings me joy. Happiness, I've discovered, is deeply personal. It's not a one-size-fits-all experience. While some people thrive on adventure and exploration, others find their joy in quiet moments, familiar routines, and creative pursuits. I am one of the latter. My contentment comes from the comfort of my own space, the freedom to create at my own pace, and the ability to connect with the world on my own terms. My home is not just a physical place. It is a sanctuary where I can be my authentic self. Every day in my home is an opportunity to explore in ways that feel meaningful to me. My computer has become my passport, allowing me to connect with people across the globe, share ideas, and learn about cultures and experiences I might never encounter in person. Through my creative projects, particularly my YouTube channel, I've found a way to travel in the sense of broadening my horizons, but without leaving the comfort of my space. Creating content has become my adventure. There's something profoundly satisfying about taking an idea and transforming it into a video that can inspire, educate, or entertain others. The process challenges me to grow, to push boundaries, and to learn new skills. It's a journey of self-discovery and expression, one that brings me immense joy. When I sit down at my desk, surrounded by the tools I've gathered to support my work, I feel a sense of purpose and excitement that rivals any thrill a physical journey could offer. One of the most rewarding aspects of this path has been the connections I've made. Through my work, I've interacted with people from all walks of life, from different countries, cultures, and backgrounds. These interactions remind me that the world is vast and full of diversity, yet we are all connected by shared hopes, dreams, and challenges. It's incredible to think that from my little corner of the world, I can reach across borders and touch lives. The act of creating has also deepened my appreciation for the space I call home. My room is more than just a place where I sleep or store my belongings. It's where I dream, plan, and build. Over time, I've tailored this space to reflect my personality and needs. Every item has a purpose, whether it's practical or sentimental. The colors, lighting, and layout all contribute to an atmosphere that fosters creativity and peace. It's a space that feels uniquely mine, and that sense of ownership brings me immense satisfaction. There's a misconception that staying in one place means you're stagnant or unambitious. I've come to see things differently. Choosing to focus on my home and my creative work isn't about avoiding growth or challenge. It's about directing my energy toward what truly matters to me. It's about finding fulfillment in the everyday and recognizing that joy doesn't always come from the extraordinary. Sometimes, it's the simple, consistent pleasures that make life meaningful. Of course, this path isn't without its challenges. There are days when doubt creeps in, when I wonder if I'm missing out on something by not exploring the world in a more traditional sense. But when those thoughts arise, I remind myself of the peace and contentment I feel in my current life. I think about the stories I've told, the connections I've made, and the progress I've seen in my work. These are the things that matter to me, and they affirm that I am exactly where I'm meant to be. Living this way has also taught me the value of mindfulness. When your world is centered on one space, you begin to notice the details more. The way the light filters through the window in the morning, the comforting hum of familiar sounds, the little rituals that mark the passage of time. These moments might seem insignificant, but they're the threads that weave together a life of contentment. They remind me to be present and to appreciate the beauty in the ordinary. As I reflect on my journey to finding my happy place, I realize how much of it has been about redefining success and fulfillment. For so long, I thought happiness had to look a certain way, a checklist of achievements or experiences that proved you were living a full life. But happiness is not a destination, it's a state of being. It's about aligning your life with your values, embracing what makes you feel alive, and letting go of the pressure to conform to someone else's idea of joy. My story might not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. We all have our own paths to follow. But if there's one thing I've learned, it's that happiness is not something you find by looking outward. It's something you cultivate within yourself. It's about creating an environment, whether physical, emotional, or mental, that supports your well-being and allows you to thrive. For anyone who feels like they should be doing more, traveling more, or seeking happiness in far-off places, I would say this: take a moment to pause and look around you. Ask yourself what truly brings you joy. Is it the promise of adventure, or is it something closer to home? There is no right or wrong answer, only what feels right for you. And if, like me, you find that your happy place is within your own four walls, embrace it without apology. There is strength in knowing what fulfills you and courage in choosing to honor that. My journey to happiness hasn't involved airplanes or passports, but it has been just as rewarding. It's a journey of self-discovery, creativity, and connection, all grounded in the comfort of my home. I've learned that you don't have to go far to find joy. Sometimes it's been right in front of you all along. And for me, that realization has been the greatest adventure of all.